Hi, Taurus. This is me, Shawnyb. Let me say hi first before I put it down. So I'm using my other phone. This one's a little darker because I had to let the other one charge. However, the reading looked like it's gonna be. Well, how I'm feeling is pretty, pretty good. We have envy in reverse, which envy upright. Look, how it sound. You know what envy is. Envy, that's talking about you not, you're trying to get to something, uh, and you were stuck on a certain situation or how to get there, and it wasn't too good. You wasn't being too grateful of where you are and where you came. Like you were still looking at what other people have and what you could. Envy, right? But in reverse, it's talking about you flipped it. You flipped the script. Now you are aware, or you are appreciating what you have and how you got there, and you are now being grateful. You are now showing gratitude. You are now you're being more humble. And you're appreciating what it is that you have, and then now with that being done and how you switch that from one way to another, you probably wasn't even that other way, but however, this is saying because you're doing all of that, you are now being gifted with more. Now because you went through that storm, or you went through whatever you went through, and you were being humble, you were showing gratitude, you were doing and using what you had to get, to go, still helping, still doing everything you had to do. And so now you're you're being favored now. You're not saying you weren't before, however, but now you're gonna start either seeing the blessings, and you're gonna start seeing more of it. Like you put in the work. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. You put in the work. You put in the work. You've been dropping seeds and planting your seeds and staying firm and staying on your path. You've been trying to walk on your path, and it's been moving slow, but you're getting there. You're gonna get there. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, but he gets to his destination. The bottom of the well, first let me go to send, because I just said about the gifts and your blessings, and so at the bottom of the Archangel, that's where I get the kind of start with the energy that I'm feeling, or where this is going. We have gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. Like I said, you have been putting in the work, and now you're going to be gifted. Now you're going to start seeing them more, because now you've already seen it. You already start realizing the difference. You already started seeing, and it could be because of this quarantine and this pandemic that's going on, that you are opening your eyes to what it is and what's going on around you. And so now you're more accepting of love, and you're more accepting to the love that's there, what's going on, because the bottom of the love and romance, we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And so maybe you were focused on other things, and you wasn't maybe it was something that was going on, or something that happened, and you was not or let me see, give your relationship. Okay, anyway, at the moonology, we have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius, Knight of Cups, in the Chariot. So you're moving. It's like you're making the move to probably put more passion, more love on your partnerships, on your partnership with your person, or partnerships with others. Maybe you're giving to the community now. Maybe you're starting to appreciate what you have, and you're able to give back. You're able to, because you're seeing more love being brought. Maybe you need to put more love in it, because maybe you were, but we have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is talking about, that's putting passion. That's working on. That's like the Prince Charming in a sense, but that's actually offering you know, making the move on this love, like making a move on love, making a move on passion, you know, because the nights, they move. So if this video resonates with you at any time, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Again, this is Shawnyb with the Taurus. And yeah, anyway. So let's see what's going on with your situation. So I don't read in reverse because there's too many cards that we already have that, you know, we can just go over and look at them. I listen to what my spirit guides and my ancestors, you know, want me to see here, you know, and so that I can go with it there. So if they come out in reverse, because how somehow shuffling, they switched all upside down and backwards and all that different stuff. So if it comes out, I may read it in that way. It depends on how I feel it. But even when they're upright, I still read them the way that I feel them. So what is the situation for Taurus? What is the situation for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What's going on with Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? That's Seven of Swords and that Two of Cups. That's could have been someone was sabotaging their relationship for some reason, and now they're coming out of it, or they are looking at it and they're starting to appreciate it and want to make you know, have it more balanced. Like, you know, someone was yeah, that's up. Please let me know the situation or what's going on. Still Cups is still trying to come out. What's going on with Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Please let me know. Show me what is going on. What is the situation that is heavy for Taurus right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the World, some type of completion of a cycle, some type of completion. This is, you know, this can be an ending of a cycle and they're starting a new cycle. You know, every ending, there's a beginning. You know, it's a cycle. This is good. This is good karma. This is, you know, you completed a journey. You know, you completed something, right? That's the situation. And so maybe it was envy at one point that was upright, which is envy upright. That is, you know, you wasn't being showing too much gratitude. You wasn't, you know, something was going on that you wasn't appreciating what you had. And with that being in reverse now, it's saying that you are. So now you're going to be receiving some gifts from God, you know, from with the Archangel Santa. You know, so that can be, you know, with that, please let me know what's crossing this situation. Temperance. So temperance is talking again about balance. This is talking about humbling and being humble. This is talking about, you know, forgiving and learning and, you know, and teaching. And it's it could be talking about a reconciliation. It could be talking about rebuilding. It could be because it's something that happened that you had to learn from and that you worked on, you know, you worked on something. So yeah, so with that World being there, that cycle is probably this new way of being, this new tempered way of being, this new way of being, and because it came out in reverse, and so maybe we're going to do some clarifying cards with that. However, but you know, so that was crossing it as you being continuing to remember what it was, but letting go of what needs to be let go so you can move forward and keep moving forward instead of being stagnated and being held back from this new journey that you are being led on, which is a good journey, you know? It's going to be a good one. Please let me know what's rooting this situation for Taurus. We have the High Priestess. Maybe, yeah, you were, you know, the High Priestess talks about, you know, intuition. It could be talking about secrets. It could be talking about, you know, it's talking about, you know, you know things. You know what it is that's going on. You know the situation. You know what it is that you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. The high priestess, you know. She receives the downloads that she needs. She came out again in reverse. So you probably what you probably did was released again. You know, doing a lot of releasing. You know, you let some things, you are letting it go. Like you have learned how to, again, probably are learning to temper those thoughts, you know, like control those thoughts a little bit more, whatever it was that you were having, you know. So now you're learning to know what information that needs to stick, and what it is that you should be, you know, like keeping, you know. And this video only can go to 30 minutes. So let me try to get this over instead of being too nosy. Please let me know what was in the recent past. Something that was moved, you know, some quick information, something that was probably, you know, it was a little bit aggressive, some information that kind of came in, and it could have been an argument, it could have been that led to something, but it was really fast and it was really, you know, straightforward, and, you know, it just came, and it just came, you know, and if someone or you probably kind of was just like, you know what, let me just run this back, you know what I mean? Like, let's figure this out. Let's get to this. Let's get to the bottom of this so we can move forward. We need to move past this situation. Let's get to where we need to go. Let's get to our destination. Please let me know what's crowning the situation. Is the Six of Swords. That's talking about healing. That's talking about, you know, moving to calmer waters, you know. But that's, you know, wanting to move to calmer waters. You're wanting to, you know, from the Five of Swords to the Six. The Five of Swords is talking about, you know, deceit, dishonesty, or just, you know, arguing, you know, just something that's going on in your mind, like mentally too, you know, because all the Swords is more logic, mental, things like that. So what's going into with the Six of Swords, that's talking about moving to the calmer waters, moving to, you know, getting past that and wanting to heal, wanting to move forward. You know, you want to move past that. And what is in the near future is the Lovers. You can be dealing with the age Gemini, or you can be having a decision regarding a love offer, like, you know, about a soulmate or about some type of divine connection, you know. But this is talking about the Lovers. You guys could have been having it out. You guys could have been, you know, arguing and fighting, could have been, you know, going through it maybe. And so that's why, you know, that's why a lot of things had to kind of get balanced. You know, you had to learn how to forgive, live, you know, forgive and learn, or learn and forgive, or whatever all that other stuff is, if you wanted to keep this love, because you have to appreciate what it was that you have, you know, like be grateful, because, you know, you know, everything is not perfect. Every relationship is not perfect. If it's not physically abusive, you know, you guys can talk about it, or not even just physical. If it's not any domestic violence, any kind of form of abuse, you know, maybe, you know, you can work this out. You can, you know, because the same give your relationship a chance and bring love into the situation. So, but if it is abusive, you know, you don't got to sit there and take that. So what is Taurus doing? We have the Tower. You are just, you know, you're like exposing, like you are just letting it out. You're saying how you feel. You are just letting it out, but you're having a transformation. Like you are transforming, you know, like you are, the Tower is a sudden change. The Tower is, you know, things that wasn't built on solid foundation that had to come down. So you are letting this Tower fall so that you can see what you need to see and do what you need to do to transform the situation, for you to have the ascension that you need for it to go towards healing. What is Taurus person? How is Taurus person looking at them? We have the Fool. So the Fool is, that's talking about someone who is taking a leap, someone is taking a risk, someone who just jumping, that's just going to go for it, They're just going. It did come out in the reverse, but like I just said, I'm not trying to read no reversals like that, but with it being that, since I did see it and with all what's going on, I don't know if they're looking at you like they don't know what you're going to do, like that you are being too risque, or you are just doing what you want to do, and you're not, like as if you're not going to take the chance back with them, or you're not going to, it's like you're not going to risk it again in a sense, but that's how they're looking at you, like, like the Fool, or that you are going to take you are going to take the risk. You are going to take that leap of faith. You are going to go by faith, the Star. So yeah, so they, because it's like, that's the Star is dealing with an air sign, or Aquarius, because the Star is Aquarius. And I didn't ask any questions, so I'm gonna put that back. But it's like that's a wish. The wish, that's the Star is a wish card, and after the Tower comes the Star. So let me keep going. I'm at 16 minutes. Again, if the video resonates with you at any time, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. So what is the hope or fear of the situation for Taurus? Hopes or fear? The Ace of Cups, that you're not putting all your love in a basket and gonna just give it. That's a fear that that you're not putting too much, probably, like you're not giving all your love away too soon, or hoping that there is a new birth, that there is a new beginning, that there is that it can be a restart. This can also even be, again, a new birth, like if it was if you are thinking about like a pregnancy, or something like that. But this is like that's new, that's a new beginning. So if you're thinking about, that's a hope that healing this situation, and it can restart like a new birth, a new beginning. What is the possible outcome for the situation? The Nine of Pentacles. So this is self-sufficiency. This is the single card. Are you hoping to be single after this? Because with this choice here, are you hoping to not be single and let this bird, you freeing the singleness? Is that like a possible outcome, that you won't be single for much longer? That you're going to release the singlehood? Because that's self-sufficiency. Maybe you've been putting a bunch of work in, and haven't been given too much thought about love. And so it's like you have everything together. You have it all now. Now your love cycle is starting. You let me know. King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and that's a businessman. He's passionate about his business and about his person. He takes the lead and he goes for it, and he goes for what he wants passionately also. So yeah. Okay, can you please clarify this High Priestess and the root of the situation, please? For a Taurus person. What's going on with this? The High Priest. So the High Priest and the High Priestess and the High Priest, that's a pair in a sense, Because that's the High Priest. The High Priestess she is the intuitive, knows things, carries, has the books, has all the different stuff. The High Priestess is the secret keeper, in the person who, the whisperer of gods, like, he's the priest. And so that's a spiritual couple right there. You guys could be married. So you're trying to, like, you guys may have been putting too much focus on work before. Now you guys are now becoming, or you guys are knowing your connection is spiritually. There's a spiritual connection. That could be talking about contracts. What is this world about for the situation? Can you please clarify the world, please? That's too many cards. Four of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Tower. Yeah, so something had to get shook up. Because it was the Tower, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So you went into deep thought about whatever the situation was. You meditated, you know things came out, things had to, got shook up. But this love is there because the Ace of Cups was trying to come out again. I just didn't want to take all of them. The Nine of Swords. So it was, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety. Maybe, this is, and I'm really, what they're thinking about this, they're stressed out about whatever this is. Your person, they're stressed out. They're worried. They're having these sleepless nights around this situation, around this completion of a cycle. They don't know what it is that you're going to do. And the Lovers, they don't know what it is you're going to do. This is, that is talking about, the Lovers is a divine connection, of course. However, it can, that's also a decision card. Like, what is it? Like, they don't know whatever may have happened if you are willing to work towards this, work on this relationship. I said that before with that Fool card being there when I was kind of confused on what was going on. Please clarify the Lovers in the near future. We have Temperance again, the same card. So you guys are both trying to work on it, trying to figure out what's going on. And it's just more on like having faith and to go down, to do the work, do the work, go do the healing that you need if you guys need to work on it, if you guys need to go to someone, some type of, counseling, if it is something that severe, if someone is putting too much, working more. Because they're saying give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Yeah, because someone is juggling. Someone is juggling, and it looked like it, putting on a show, but juggling. It could be home and work. It could be, how they're really feeling, but that's something that's earth. That's something that you can touch, feel. So that is, it's like someone is putting on a show regarding some type of heartbreak as well. Like, it's not putting on a show, but putting, like, they are juggling or trying to figure something out regarding, and the reason I said putting on a show, because you see how on this card, they have these people are watching while this person is juggling, So that's why I said put on a show. Normally it's just talking about juggling. So just whatever I just said before, put it all together. So the Three of Swords, again, that's talking about a heartbreak. That's talking about something that hurt, something that didn't go as planned, but this person don't have the swords in their heart. This person is walking away. This person is walking and leaving the house and walking away. So are you juggling, or that your person, is they out the house? Are you thinking about putting them out? Have you guys threatened to put them out? Or did you guys... We have the Queen of Rods and the Eight of Pentacles. The Queen of Rods is a businesswoman, very passionate, very beautiful, loving, takes action, happy, and then it has the Eight of Pentacles is working on it, and it's two people in here. So it's wanting to work on it. So someone wants to put into action to work on this. They want to work on it together because there's two people in that deck. So that someone wants to work on, or you need to work Maybe it is going to counseling. I'm not sure what's going on, but just know you're being gifted, and it could be for this new beginning. A new beginning, because some cycle has been completed. The Eight of Cups walking away from whatever is not serving you. The Knight of Rods is talking about feeling wounded and feeling tired, feeling bruised, and just and ready to go. The Chariot is, that's taking movement or making movement. So that could be your person. They're working on it. They want to work on it. They're trying to work on something. They want to work on this situation with you. The Chariot twice. Okay, let's see. Well, let me do one more clarity card on this one. Please clarify the possible outcome for the Nine of Pentacles. Please clarify this possible outcome, please. The Hermit. Yeah, you're seeking guidance. They are seeking some type of spiritual guidance. They're someone is trying to figure out. They're at a crossroads. You know what I mean? So they're like, what do I do? How do I do it? I know what we have. Oh, man. The Moonology card is in here. Oh, no, it's not. The High Priestess again. Trying to come out. Why it seem like it's something? Let me hurry up. Okay, so let's do this. So someone is going to seek their clarity and their guidance. They're going to counseling. They're going within, or they're trying to get the clarity that they need. Can you please clarify this possible outcome, please? Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Yeah, they're working on their self to come back transformed. Like they're trying to, you guys are going to come back together for a new phase. It's going to, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, a new phase. Please clarify. Can you please clarify the situation, please? Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So yeah, exactly like I said, not today, not dealing with heart, avoiding a conversation, call a person, boundaries, still angry. So yeah, so you or them is angry. So put the roles where they go. I'm not sure which one you guys are in. The first cards this is talking about, I'm asking about you guys. I keep hearing a Pisces in my head, so I don't know if you guys are dealing with a Pisces. But I didn't see, did I see any? Oh, that Ace of Cups. Please clarify the near future. The Sword and Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Yeah. So it's going to be some truth and clarity that's going to come out in all, whatever these conversations, whatever's happening, you guys, but it's going to be, you guys are going to work on it. They want to work on it. They want to go to counseling. They want to, to come together and work and build this, continue building it. Heart with the key, welcome in love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So even if this is not, well, they want to work on it, right? They want, or this is you, like I said in the beginning, it's that Nine of Pentacles is saying that's talking about somebody being single, and because they got all their stuff together and all that other stuff. And so I'm not sure what this means for you. So yeah, okay, let me do a Moonology on this. Please clarify, could you please give me some guidance or a message around this possible outcome for Taurus, please? Have faith in your dreams. Waxing, moon, crescent. Please clarify. Can you please give me a message for the near future? Oh, shoot. I take that one. Surrender to the divine, full moon. So, personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah. So you guys are going to get the clarity that you need. You guys are going to, you're going to figure out what it is that you want to do. Or they are seeing what it is, and they want to move on it, or you're going to just move on it. But whatever it is going to be a good outcome, because you are transcending. I mean, you are healing. You are working on you. You've learned a lot, and you are still working on yourself. You're exposing your true self. And this is say forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss holiday time together. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. This is someone that's moving in circles and just keep moving and not completing what needs to be complete. So just get up out of that, and so you can get you and do what it is that you need to do to get to that place, to that that grounded place that you already been working on, that you've already done. I just don't know if it's been in your love life yet, or you probably have. Anyway, all right. Thank you so much. I didn't see anything from Twin Flames, but we can see if they have a message. If you guys are not talking. Any messages to Taurus? Any messages to Taurus if they are not talking to their person at this time? Any messages to Taurus if they are not talking to their person, or if their person, whatever their person cannot say to them? I'm more affected than you know. I feel safer in silence. I'm not the same person that you remember. Maybe we're just too different. No, I don't think so. Any more messages? Inner child. You're working on your inner child. Either you are or they are. Because love was not too much of a factor. But now that's being exposed. And the reason why. This is a twin flame. It was in reverse, so it could probably not be. Yeah, but they're being guided to you. They're being guided. It's like they see the light. They see the light at the end of the tunnel, so the work is going to get done. Okay, thank you. Bye. Please like, share, comment, subscribe.